Things I would never have. Don't understand why you get so mystery. Time and time again I ask myself, what have I done to deserve such a price you paid? I can never repay generosity. It goes into saving me, in order to save the day. Cause around you precious sad in harm's way. It's truly beyond me. Never got a word to say. What kind of love would place it sad? Harm's way. What kind of love would place it sad? Harm's way. You never stop, you never take. When I was bound, I guess you set me free. Things that you do makes it clear to see. It's all I'm asking. Oh, don't get a love that I got to know. 'Cause when I feel like you still love me so. Okay, we are back. Good afternoon. Had to take a pause for the calls. You know, I had my live thing on over there, and I forgot to. Oh yeah, I left the phone off the hook again. My bad. Okay, I'm learning. I'll have it all squared away by next week. Yeah, I did leave it on. Oh, okay, boss. Sorry about that. I'll get it. I'll get it right. All right, I'll get it right. I'm so used to things looking on the right and on the left of me that I don't looking back at me. Okay, but I got it going now. I got it going. I got it going. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. I promise next week I will not do that. I'll have it together. Okay, there's some. I know. I just gotta say, hold on there. That's terrible. I know, man. I'm waiting for the boss to put up a big billboard in town. So, yeah. Oh no, you talking about my good friend. Uh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I, yeah, yeah. I can't even think of his name right now. Boy, but after 30 days, people forget who you are, don't they? Yeah, I know who you're talking about though. But he, yeah. Matter of fact, I'll call him. Yeah, Steve. That's right. That's right. Two of the Steve. Yeah, the one Steve. That's yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. That's right, bro. I'm well. I am going to over this weekend make sure that I get something out there that the people know. This is a great station too, as a matter of fact. Yeah, Steve. Yeah. I got his number. Yeah. I got the number. I just didn't. Man, I just forgot to call him. That's all. Because Steve, the other Steve. Yeah. Well, man, this is my first. This is my first whole. Right. I appreciate it, bro. This is my first whole week here, so I'm getting used to. Right on, brother. Well, I'm gonna take care of it. I appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will do. Airborne. All right. Appreciate that. Yeah, I just forget to do things sometimes. That's what happens when you get old. I can't get over it, but I am getting there. Oh, there's another one. Okay, hold on there. All right, then. Let me see if I can get this going. Good evening. Good morning. Evening. What? Uh, mm. No, I can't because it's in back of me, and I'm looking forward all the time, and I just I'm so used to looking at the right side and left side. No excuses. I need to get that together, or I'll do some time in the KP line. Yeah. Yes. Yes. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Hmm. But it absolutely. As a matter of fact, I will get yeah, I'll get them on next week sometime. Because these people who so godly and so this and so that, well, we don't want them in our neighborhood. I mean, where we gonna put them? Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna get them on next week or so and see what they have to. If anybody, if help, somebody's gonna have to reach out and be a humanitarian, not just talk about being a humanitarian, but be in one and let these. Because you're right, you're right. Because these people ain't got no place to go, and tomorrow when it's all said and done, when it's over, they're still gonna be out in the street. Yeah. Okay. Good. We do. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yes, we do. Okay. No, they can't. And you bring a good point. And matter of fact, probably Monday or so, I'm see if I can get somebody from the Salvation Army on to tell you how urgent this issue is. We just seen a little bit, and we're blessed that it's not lasting for 3 weeks. Yeah. Okay. Appreciate you. Absolutely. And I really don't understand Southern people talk about we don't want them in our neighborhood. I mean, I understand the not knowing simpler days. Oh yeah. Not knowing who people are, but sooner or later we got to still stop telling everybody else to take a chance, and we not willing to take one. I mean, so there are a lot of places in this town, that the Salvation Army. What really stupefies me is that they sold that thing though before we get. I guess they just didn't think. I guess the Salvation Army thought, you know what? We're the Salvation Army. We help people all the time. So why would we have a hard time putting up a place to help the homeless and the poor? Uh, I mean, nobody would think that the South. We got 600 churches in this city, and we can't figure out a way to put the Salvation Army, who not only talk the talk but walk the walk. I'm just I'm stupefied and I'm really stupefied that we didn't come up with that idea. We didn't come up with a place for them to go until they sold, and now they figure, oh, where we're going to put it. I knew that they didn't think that they were going to get this kind of pushback with so-called Christian folks. Okay, I don't think they thought they was going to get this kind of pushback. Okay, I mean, where do you want to put them? Prattville? Well, Prattville's not Montgomery. They are Montgomery an organization, and so I don't know. So has anybody out there got any idea where somebody with some land around here that don't mind the Salvation Army, being in their backyard or in their neighborhoods or whatever the case may be? I find it absolutely it goes against everything that we say we believe. It just goes against everything. And I know there's some Christian folks over there who've been saying, well, don't. They go, hey, psst. Listen, let them go. Don't let them go. Okay? I'll tell you something. If we have not learned from what happened in California, and part of that was man's problem, or what happened in Florida, if we have not learned, all it takes is one accident, one fire, one volcano, one flood, and everybody's in the same boat. I mean, I just don't believe. It's just hard for me to believe. But I'll see if I can get the Salvation Army guy on tomorrow, because this is the place to have it, and that conversation, because these people need a place to stay, And even if I wanted to put everybody in my house, I couldn't get them. Okay, takes money. It's better that we all give a little and help out a lot than one man gives a whole lot and only help a little. So we all got together, and if they need to donate money to the Salvation Army, whatever the case may be, so they can get enough. But I think the city paid them enough to build a place. But I don't think they're making enough fuss about this. They need to be on Channel 12, Channel 8, here, and any place else they can go to raise sand about this, because although I must admit it's kind of tough that they didn't come up with this idea. They didn't come up with this before they gave up their facility, and I'm all for it. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for the whatever that thing they built over there, the watercraft thing, whatever. I'm all for that. It brings people to Montgomery for more than just race. Think about some water. Okay. It brings people here. I don't want to live on the past forever. And so I think the county did a great job. The city of Montgomery did in assisting them and bringing something here. But I did not know it was going to be at the cost of an organization that has spent its whole existence helping people out. I had no idea it was going to be that bad for them to find a place a couple of years later, and nobody wants them in their neighborhood, so-called Christian. I guarantee a whole bunch of Christians around here that call themselves Christian. I'm reminded of the Good Samaritan. Guy laying in the street, everybody walk by and say, "Oh, somebody need to help him," but they walking by. It was a rich man who stopped by there and told the innkeeper, "This ought to take care of it. I'll be back through here in a day or so, and if he needs more, let me know." Remember that story? All y'all churchgoers out there, remember that? Okay, I'm just saying. So it is a 5:31 in the afternoon. So anybody out there got any land that they could let the Salvation Army move in? I know y'all want to hold your land forever. You can't take it with you. I know you do. You do. Do I have to make I guess I'm going to have to make a concerted effort here to try to help them find a way to get some land. Because if this little patch of cold here did not galvanize your emotions and your desire that the Salvation Army find a place to land, then nothing else will. Nothing else will. People's houses got burned up when it's cold weather. You know what? And I knew it was going to happen. And I kept telling people, well, every time it gets cold, somebody's house catches on fire. And it's because people are trying to stay warm. I don't know if the lights are out or they don't have the gas or whatever the case may be. But every time we get a cold stretch, somebody dies. And if some of these people had a place to go temporarily, until the cold spell goes through, because it don't ever last that long. Maybe we could save some lives by helping the Salvation Army. I'm thinking we probably can help some lives, save some lives. Okay, so don't tell me what. I don't care what church you go to. I don't care what denomination you are. If you do not believe in helping these people, it's a shame on you. Okay, if I had some land right now, which I don't, I'd probably give it to them. Okay, give them a little bit, sell them real cheap. But anyway, that's just what I'm thinking. All right. Our numbers here are 398-8791. I apologize for not reaching back there a little while ago and kind of forgot the line again. But I'm working on it. I'm a little bit better. I'm getting a little better every day as I come in here. Okay. And I don't know where Steve Cersei is, and Steve, my Marine Corps buddy. Anyway, but they're out there somewhere. They'll find out. 334-398-8791 is the numbers here. 334-398-8791. Okay. And again, the only thing I ask, since we're limited on phones at the moment, just get on and say what you got to say, and I'll give you up to 4 minutes. But after that, I got to cut you loose because other people, I think other people want to call. Okay. Oh, there's somebody right there wanting to call. Okay, let me see if I can get that right there. Hold for me, and see if I can get that in the thing here. Good afternoon. Yes, I'm doing fine. How are you? Donald will be back on because even though he takes me off, but he's gonna be back on first of next month. Well, he certainly brings brings a different perspective, like he said. Yes, he does. And you're right. And I don't want nobody sitting here agreeing with everything I say anyway. Yeah. I been bored and threw him out. But Donald was and plus he's a man who's been his whole life, almost 70 years, so he knows Montgomery. Yeah. But I got him coming. Well, let me ask you something. Do you want to hear about bowling? Okay, now I want you to tell me the truth. Why do you watch women's flag football team? Oh. Well, I get them down there. Yeah. Why not listen to it? Absolutely. I'm good. You gave me some. Yeah, absolutely. Because you already know what I think. So, let me work that out. Because they used to go over there, and now I think they may still go over there a little bit. Yeah, but we right down the street from the university. Might as well come on down here. Okay, I'll work on that. You too. Yeah, that's what. Y'all tell me who you want to see, and I'll see if I can get them over here. Most of the time I can. There's only been one person in this whole state I've not been able to talk to since I've been here, and I know it's because of her people. You know who that is? Only one person in the whole state, and that is the governor. And I don't know what that is, what that's about. I know she's up there from Coleman someplace, and I know that's like that sundown town up there. But come on now, this is 2025. Come on and talk. Maybe she'll talk to him before she gets out of office. I'm not sure. Okay, but we'll try. Okay, now my number. If you want to text me information or anything like that, you can do that. All you have to do. My number is 334-241-9998. That's 334-241-9998. And if you can't get in sometimes, I'm willing, just text me and I'll make sure the message that you send me goes on the air, because you're probably not the only person that wants the answers to that question. Okay, so let me take a little break here, and we'll be back uno momento. Okay, so don't go anyplace. I'll be there. Hang loose. All right. Good evening. I'm still hanging here. I'm sorry about that. I got all these phones ringing around here. I don't know what's going on with that, but I got it. I got you covered. A lot of other things. A lot of things we can talk about. As a matter of fact, I love old school gospel songs. I really do. I love the songs that make you think. And I love her too. Whoever was that? CCY? I think that was CCY. She was saying, I love all this old stuff. Okay then. Uh-oh, did I do something wrong? I don't think I did. I think I got this right this time. I'm working on it. You got it? Okay. Just one more iteration on my I always do lessons of life. The lesson of life today is an intelligent person will open your mind. A beautiful person will open your eyes. And a loving, kind person will open your heart. Which person do you want to be today? Why not be them all? Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. And the word of the day is wanderlust. What does that mean? Well, it means people who like to travel, who don't really care where they're going. They just want to run. They just want to keep moving and keep, long to get some foot on the pedal. That's all they want to do. They just want to keep traveling. It is January the 23rd, just in case you had forgotten the day because you've been working hard all day. It was on this day in 1845 that Congress decided that all national elections would be held on the first Tuesday after the first Monday in November. It was on this day in 1368, like somebody got a video of that, I'm not sure. China's Ming Dynasty, which lasted nearly 3 centuries, began as Zhou Yang, or close to it, was formally acclaimed emperor following the collapse of the dynasty. Okay. Also on this day in 1789, Georgetown University was established in present-day Washington, D.C. In 1932, the New York governor Franklin Delano Roosevelt announced its candidates for the Democratic presidential nomination. And did he make it? I think he did make it, yeah. Also, on this day, in 1933, the video player that is currently playing, in 1933, the 20th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, the so-called lame duck amendment, was ratified as Missouri approved it. Okay. In 1950, on this day, the Israeli Knesset approved a resolution affirming Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. And on this day in 1962, Jackie Robinson was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility. Tony Bennett recorded I Left My Heart in San Francisco and in New York for the Columbia Records. Also in 1964, the 24th Amendment to the United States Constitution, eliminating the poll tax in federal elections, was ratified. Taking that long? and South Dakota became the 38th state to endorse it. The year was 1968. North Korea seized a U.S. Navy intelligence ship, the USS Pueblo, commanded by Lloyd P. Butcher, charging its crew with being on a spying mission. One sailor was killed, and 82 were taken prisoners. Commander Buckner and his crew were released the following December after enduring 11 months of brutal captivity at the hands of the North Koreans. And see, Trump had been in. See, we would have went over there and or even Reagan had been in. We'd have went over there and mopped the floor with somebody. 1978, rock musician Terry Kath, a key member of the group Chicago, was accidentally shot himself to death during a party in Woodland Hills, California. He was 31 years old. The year was 1989. The surrealist artist Salvador Dali died in the native Figueres, Spain at the age of 84. The year 1998, a judge in Fairfax, Virginia sentenced Albi Khan Kazi to death for an assault rifle outside the CIA headquarters in 1993 that killed two men, wounded three other people. He was executed in 2002. And in 2005, former Tonight Show host Johnny Carson on this day died in Los Angeles. He was 79. And it was 16 years ago, President Barack Obama quietly ended the Bush administration's ban on giving federal money to international groups that perform abortions or provided information on that option. See, that's what I didn't even go on there. 11 years ago, Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel ordered an immediate action to define the depth of trouble inside the nation's nuclear fort, which had been rocketed by disclosure about security lapses. And that was that new army for you there. 7 years ago, an early morning shooting at a high school in Benton, Kentucky, left two 15-year-old students dead and more than a dozen others injured. Authorities charged a 15-year-old classmate with murder and assault. LeBron James, at 33, became the youngest player in the NBA history with 30,000 career points. Reaching the mark during the Cleveland Cavaliers' 114-102 loss to the San Antonio Spurs, he was the seventh player to score that many points in his career. And The Shape of Water, which is a really good movie, led the way in the 13th Academy Awards nomination, with 13 Academy Award nominations, including the Best Picture. And those are some of the things that happen on this day. I know some of you could care less, but it's every once in a while it's good to go back a little bit and bring yourself forward to see what's going on. Okay. So anyway, okay. So I had Hope Inspired Ministries in here already. Let me see who this is. I guess they don't like my. I guess they don't like my thing. Okay, who's this? No, just I lost him. Okay, sorry about that. But anyway, it ain't the first time that ever happened, I guess. The numbers here again, if you want to call back, 398-8791. 398-8791. I'm still trying to figure out what. Okay. Oh. This is what I was studying this today. Okay. Here's what I want to know. You know, we don't like rats, right? I know it's a terrible subject, but you know, rats are not all bad. You know, rats do things. Our ecology would be different if we did not have rats. I know I don't like them either. You know, especially one of the biggest cats, but you know, I'll tell you the advantage of having rats here in a minute. Let me give somebody else who may not have the bad news that Big Lots in Montgomery is closing, and they're going to lay off about 500 people in the latest round. Wow, that's a lot of people to lay off their job. Well, at least they didn't do it on December the 2nd. Although a lot of people got laid off on December 2nd too, in my job. So it wasn't just me, it was a lot of people. But anyway, that's a shame. 500 people are losing their job today. Okay, I'm just telling you that's what's going on. All right, let me see who's there. Okay. Now, rats. I know you didn't ask me, but I'm going to tell you anyway. You know what? You know the good thing about rats? I'll tell you a good thing about rats. Okay. Well, first of all, let me give the prayers and condolences to a family here who lost their 18-year-old Kamari Sandria Turner of Montgomery. She was involved in a wreck on Sunday and died on Tuesday. Police say about 12:36 a.m. on Sunday, they were called to Interstate 85 southbound at Perry Hill Road in a single car crash. And again, going way too soon, 18 years old. Our prayers go out to the family, and all her relatives and all of her friends and relations. So, that's a shame. When I was 18, I was going across the street in Rome, Georgia, Highway 37, on the 27th, and it started raining. To show you, the good Lord must have something for me to do, because I went across that freeway and got hit head on by a car. And there's somebody in the car with me, and neither one of us got hurt. 1975, 18 years old. Just think of all the things I've been able to do because the good Lord spared me and gave me some grace. I think about that all the time. And then one night, I'm jumping out of the airplane. There about 20, I was 20, I don't know, I was about 23, 24. And I'm telling you that I don't believe that chute opened. And as I came down, there's a speed that everybody who jumps out of the airplane, we all jump, regardless of our rate, our height, or anything. We all fall at the same rate. And but this night in particular, I hit the ground as if somebody sat me down. I mean, it was so soft. It was like a mother taking a child and setting them on the ground. And I said to myself, that ain't natural. I had jumped out enough airplanes to know what it feels like to jump and to land. Not this night. It was dark. It was a night jump. And I don't know where I was, but I got sat down on the ground like somebody was putting me on a pillow. And so I also say, well, that was the second time that I probably would have been gone had the good Lord not spared me. So you never know why you're still here. You never know. But you must praise the good Lord above that you are still here. Okay. So, moving right along, I'll tell you some more stories like that soon later. Also, a man gets life in prison for a 2017 downtown Montgomery shooting of witnesses who had just left the courtroom. A couple of months ago, I went down to the court and they told me I couldn't have my cell phone. Now I was sitting there raising holy sand because they would not allow me to have my cell phone in the class. And I'm just going up there to look at a ticket. But now what happened was, and this is one of the reasons why you can't take cell phones in the classroom. Evidently, a young man was testifying in court. And somebody used a cell phone to call somebody to let them know he was headed out of the court, out of the court annex. And unfortunately, they killed the young man. And so now, rather than someone just explain that to me, they let me go there and raise all that sand about why can't I have a cell phone? Well, I know why you can't have them now. Okay, I'm just saying. So that's why, because people use these cell phones not as to enable themselves to do nasty and dirty things to people. And so I'm just saying, we might want to. Don't get mad at them not letting you have a cell phone in the church. I'm not in the church, in the courtroom. Okay. Oh, let me grab it. Okay. Okay, hold on a second here, and I will get right with you. Okay. Oh, that's not the one I want. Where's my phone at? Oh, there we go. Hello, can I help you? Oh. I guess I hung up on the road. Didn't mean to. 398-8791 is the number. Okay, let me see if I can get it now. Okay, go ahead. You're on there. Okay. Have a good one. But I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you calling. I mean, I'm good. Appreciate you calling. Anyway, what else is going on over here? Oh, rats. Okay, I'm going to tell you why rats can be beneficial to society. Not the human rats, but I mean, the other rats, the real rats. Okay. Now, one of the things, I know you didn't ask me about this, but I'm just going to tell you anyway. Okay. One of the rats can be beneficial to the environment in some ways, but they can also be harmful. But let's talk about the good stuff. Scavengers. Rats eat garbage and other waste, which can help keep the environment clean. Food chain. Rats are a food source for many predators, okay, including birds of prey, wolves, snakes, and spiders. I don't think they need to know that, though, but that's what they are. Plant propagation. Rats eat and disperse seeds, which help determine which plants grow where. So they're not all bad. Habitat creation. Burrowing. That's a burrowing. Burrow, like burrow through the ground. Rats create underground habitats that other animals use. So they're like builders of sorts, except they're building down rather than up. And disease detection. Now, I bet you never heard this one before. Some species of rats can detect diseases like tuberculosis. I know you never heard that. So I'm just telling you, they do some good. Now, the bad things they do, rats can damage homes, vehicles, and gardens. That's true. They can do, but so can human beings. Disease spread. That's right. They can spread diseases to humans and pets through bites and feces and all kinds of things. That's true. Crop damage. That's true. Rats can damage garden crops and tree fruit. That's true. They can. Infestation. They can infest buildings and contaminate food. That's true. So I didn't say they're all good. I'm just saying that they, the humans have long benefited from rats. I know it's almost at the end of the show, so I just didn't want to, start on another subject here. And I just thought this one, though, This is one of those like on Fridays. I do something called "I Bet You Didn't Know," and then I'll tell you some things that you have never known, and some things that you probably won't really care if you didn't know. But there are a lot of things that there are a lot of things. Did you know that a shrimp brain is in its stomach? Yeah, little bitty stomach, I guess. But his brain is in his stomach. I know y'all didn't know that. I know you didn't. So anyway, I guess my time is up now because most of you people don't care about that kind of thing. Anyway, my lesson of life again today before I leave: an intelligent person will open your mind. A beautiful person will open up your eyes, and a loving, kind person will open up your heart. Which person are you striving to be? Hopefully, you'll be striving to be every last one of them: an intelligent person, a beautiful person, and a loving and kind person. You can't go wrong if you have those types of attributes, can you? No, you cannot. So, I just helped your night out. Okay, is it cold outside? It must be cold outside. That makes sense. So anyway, I shall talk to you guys tomorrow. The good Lord says the same, because you never can be too sure about these things. You never can be too sure. Okay. All right, what does I need to do here now before I go? There we go. Have a great night, a great afternoon, and remember, God loves you. I hope I do, but I got to meet you first. See you.
Sam,
all aboard.
GY.
It's time for Midweek Manna. The Big Rock Stand Up Baptist Church family welcomes you. Stay tuned for an encouraging and soul-stirring message from the men of God. Our pastor, Pastor Henry C. Davis Jr.
That's a message within itself. Look good, get around God outside. Amen.
Oh,
You
wow.
have there Philippians chapter 1.
John left.
Lift, start at verse number 27. The word from God for God to me. Let's hear what the Lord has to say. This is the New King James Version translation. And it says, only let your conduct be worthy of the gospel of Christ, so that whether I come and see you or am absent, I may hear of your affairs, that you stand fast in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel, and not in any way terrified by your adversaries. I hope somebody heard me. Don't be scared of their faces. Which is to them a proof of perdition, but to you of salvation, and that from God. For to you it has been granted on behalf of Christ, not only to believe in him, but also to suffer for his sake. You may be seated. That's a whole lot right there. That's a whole lot right there. Just for a few moments, I want to deal.
Go to the word if I could. Hi there.
The church.
How's everybody doing?
To see.
How are you doing?
I'll say it one more time for those that didn't get it. The church we need to see today. I contend the church that